There's a large gap between those who have high-speed internet and those who don't, but it's not always clear why. Sometimes folks have a hard time affording a steep monthly internet bill, sometimes they don't have a laptop or tablet that can get them online. And then there are folks that even if they're offered a new low-cost internet option and are provided the right hardware, they may still have problems logging into their email or knowing which website to go to for paying their bills. Where does a city start to begin addressing these issues? Civis' solution is the Digital Equity Intelligence Center, which brings together Civis' digital equity models, publicly available internet usage data, and our own commercially available data on over 250 million Americans to identify and describe where the need is and what kind of digital help would be most valuable. Let's say you're the Chief Equity Officer for the City of Chicago and you want to use the Digital Equity Intelligence Center to get a better understanding of what kind of digital challenges Chicagoans are facing. Right now, we are looking at a heat map of where Chicagoans are most at risk of not being able to afford a monthly internet subscription. You can use these toggles to quickly see where folks have affordability, access, or adoption issues. This gives you a snapshot of your population based on your priorities. By looking at Chicago through the view of tech savviness, for example, we can see where folks who may need digital literacy training or classes live. Once you've identified a problem you'd like to analyze, you can then zoom in and get a better understanding of your population. By hovering over a geography in the Digital Equity Intelligence Center, you'll immediately see a quick summary of the demographic, income, and model data for that area. This map is showing data at the census tract level, but we can show you data at whatever geography makes most sense for your community. Now let's say you're only interested in certain neighborhoods in Chicago. You can filter the tracts to see just the criteria that you specify by clicking on the filter button above. Here we can choose priority neighborhoods and quickly get data on the communities we've specified. Let's take a quick look at the census tracts that make up the neighborhoods of Austin, Inglewood, and West Inglewood. And let's say the city partners with Google, for example, and they're able to hand out Chromebooks to families that need them the most. We can quickly filter for the areas that have the lowest percentage of households that have a laptop or tablet at home. We can view this target audience now by subscription vulnerability, just by toggling the shading. And we can look to see how many of those households need support for digital literacy classes or trainings by viewing the shading by tech savviness. In this way, we can layer data about our audience to understand not just where the need is, but what kind of help our community may need the most. You can adjust the heat map to reflect where the areas are that need the most training, and then zoom back in to get specific demographic data on areas that fit your criteria, as well as overlay points of interest. In this scenario, maybe the city has existing community partners and is looking for the best locations to set up recurring internet classes. Once you've decided on the criteria you want to focus on, you can finalize your audience by clicking on this button in the right-hand corner. You can name your audience, describe it, and have it load every time you log in to the Digital Equity Intelligence Center, so you don't have to reapply filters or remember all of the specific criteria. Finally, you can choose to export this audience as a CSV if you want to be able to share this list with stakeholders or other partners. We know that digital equity is a real problem, but having the most up-to-date, comprehensive, and relevant data is a key step towards being able to take action and close the gaps in your community. With these insights, you'll see quick results, including being able to demonstrate deeper understanding when writing funding proposals, establishing the right metrics for different outreach initiatives and tracking your progress against them, and prioritizing valuable resources to have the biggest impact where it is needed the most. This concludes our quick walkthrough of the Digital Equity Intelligence Center. If you'd like to schedule a call with our team to learn more and get your own demo, please visit us at civisanalytics.com. Thanks.